Well, hello, come on in. It's been a minute, you guys. Just kidding, I hope it's only been a week for you. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney, and today we are taking our 6-month, pretty much 7th, but 6 sounds better, tour of our home and everything that we've done to it. If you haven't yet, go check out our original house tour. It's basically when we first moved in. I honestly don't even remember what it looked like. I just remember the kitchen was a disaster, and we've done so many makeovers since then. You can check all of them out on my channel. I'll mention them as we go, but I'm just excited to kind of take like a whole tour walk through and show you guys what we've done. First, I want to say thank you to our sponsor, Deem. I'm so excited to share with you the most amazing 3-in-1 water, coffee, tea functioning kettle. It's amazing. So let's go into the kitchen first and make some tea, and then we'll get started. You guys, I am so excited to tell you about the Deem K156 multi-steam brewer for tea and coffee today. This is in the color for oat white, and as you guys know, I just redid my kitchen, and so this is the perfect thing to now add. Now, I'm going to hand this over to Brad because honestly, he drinks the most tea and coffee in our family, and he's also just the cutest. So what we love about this model is that not only can you just boil hot water in it, but you can also boil your tea or your coffee, meaning that you only need one device to make all of your favorite beverages. This multifunction brewer features automatic steam brewing technology, 6 levels of flavor, tea water separation, the keep warm function, and more. With 6 flavor controls, you can choose how regular or how bold you make your tea or coffee with the simple turn of a dial. Truthfully, Brad actually made a coffee that morning without telling me he was opening this up, and so today we're going to try out some tea, but he said the coffee was delicious. To make the tea, he just added his loose leaf tea to it as well as the water. There is an instruction manual that tells you how much to use of everything. And the great thing about this product is that as steam ascends from the base of the extraction basket, it mingles with the tea, creating a 360-degree spray overhead, and under pressure, it drips into the kettle, resulting in a more flavorful and purer tea. Keep watching and I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. It's honestly the coolest process, and my kids love watching this be made. What's also awesome is that it also has the auto keep warm for 2 hours, or you can manually keep this warm for 8 hours, meaning that you no longer have to worry about leaving your tea or coffee in your microwave and forgetting about it until the next morning. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I don't really love using too many plastic products. So what I love about this product is that it is BPA-free plastic, food-grade stainless steel, food-grade silicone, and German shot glass. Is that not the coolest thing, you guys? Honestly, it was so fun to watch the color transform this pot. You guys, I have to tell you, this is honestly a really amazing and easy machine to use, and that's what I love so much about it. It's pretty much 4 steps. You pour, you cover, you brew, and then you enjoy. And honestly, you guys, we truly enjoyed this. So I hope you guys will check it out. I will have a link down below for you guys. And in the meantime, here's Brad enjoying his hot cup of tea.
It's hot. It's the most perfectly brewed cup.
Don't forget to check out Deem, and I'll have all the links you need down below so you can get one for yourself and make your own cup of tea. Okay, you guys, so we are now fully hydrated, fully changed. You guys, we filmed this whole house tour for you. I was hilarious. We all laughed. It was wonderful. But unfortunately, I went back to the footage and it's all blurry for some reason. So we're gonna try this again, and hopefully it'll be just as funny. So we're gonna go ahead and go through the house tour right now, and I'm so excited to share with you. If you haven't already, make sure you check out my full home tour when we first moved in here. I think there was stuff everywhere. I haven't watched it since I posted it, so I don't really know what it looks like, but let's go ahead and do all the room makeovers that we've done since we moved in, as well as just the little changes that we've made. Some things haven't changed at all, and they will be changing, which is so exciting. So this is the foyer where you first walk in, and you're greeted with the grandeur of the chandelier. It's beautiful, it's stunning. I love it so much, and that's about it. Honestly, you guys, this room confuses me because this beautiful chandelier is not in the center of the room. And I think they did it so you would have ease of traffic flow to these doors over here, which lead you to other parts of the home. But unfortunately, because of that, I just feel like if I put a table in the middle, it's not the middle. I don't know, it just feels odd to me. So right now we just have like a little bench going with the mirror, and then we have a little bit of artwork. But overall, not too much is happening. And I don't really want to change the color. I think I want to leave it white. I love that you walk in and it just feels light and airy, especially when it's juxtaposed to our beautiful living room over here. So this is the living room that I made over with you guys. This was I think like a month-long process, and I love it so much. I do not normally use color. This is my first time using like full color in a room, and I love it. This is Waterloo by Sherwin. I'll have as much as I can linked down below for you guys, but we added the wall molding to the walls. They were not here originally. This was a plain room. The only thing that was really in here was the fireplace, and I decided that you couldn't really tell that it was here. You couldn't really see what was going on, and so I wanted to make it a focal point, and I also wanted to draw your eye up because we have beautiful 10-foot tall ceilings, and so I built these bookcases, and it was a lot simpler than I thought it would be. So you guys, if you want to try out something that kind of overwhelms you or scares you, I find that just learning about it and breaking it down, it makes it so much more attainable, and it was a lot of fun. It was cool to be like, I built those. So I love it. I love everything in here. I love the kids love coming in here. I honestly thought we weren't going to use this room that much because this is what would have been the formal sitting room. This is where the guests would have been received. And then there's a family living room, and then upstairs is a landing. So I thought the kids would have used the landing more, but honestly, they're in here all the time reading. We love this room so much, and it's the cozy English library of all of our dreams, and I love it. There's also these beautiful doors that I kind of bypassed as we walked in, but these are pocket doors. One of them is functioning, one was, and then we kind of found some stuff stuck behind it, and now I think it's off of its hingy thing. So we gotta fix that, but one of my dreams would be to strip these doors, but it might never happen. They need a little bit of oil, that's okay. Anyways, I love those. Okay, so now we coming through here. We have these beautiful French doors, gorgeous. I love them. So this separates this area of the house off. Again, if I feel like if this was like the family living room, then maybe this would have been why it was more closed off. That's where my mom is, and we haven't done much at all to the space. You can go watch the original home tour and you can see what that area looks like. But I'm gonna respect her privacy right now. I didn't ask if I could go in there, and also we haven't decorated it yet. So we'll leave it as is, but this is also the powder room bathroom. This was my second makeover in this house. The fan's very loud, so I'll just show you guys some overviews. But basically, I just wanted it to be bold and beautiful, and I wanted to have fun. That was kind of like my tester before I did the living room. I was like, okay, can I handle color? And I loved it, so it looks really good. I do kind of want to do something to this little nook though. I think it would be fun to do some wallpaper or something where it's just something fun, a little maybe table with like a pretty florals or something on it. I don't know, just something. I just want every area to be pretty. Like I like my closets to be pretty. I like the bathrooms to be pretty. And so I just want that to be pretty as well and practical. But anyways, come this way. So this is the dining room. It has a door that does separate it off from the rest of the house. I thought about taking it off just because we never ever close it, but I don't know. This wallpaper is not original. It's obviously from like the 60s or 70s or something like that, because we actually had one of the old owners' daughters of the house come, and she's in like her 70s, 80s now. She said she grew up in the girls' room when she was little, and the walls all used to be white. So it's obviously not original. I do have plans to take it off. I've already kind of like peeled a little piece back. The only thing is I don't know what condition the walls are in, so I might have to re-wallpaper. So big, it's such a big room. So many corners to have to re-wallpaper, but we'll see what happens. Honestly, we're just happy to have a large space to fit everybody. Like this table extends even more, and there's plenty of room. We got a little cabinet over there I'm gonna refinish. I think I wanna get some curtains to kind of highlight that window area again. Beautiful original chandelier, a little smaller than the entryway. And then just some more furniture in here, like a pretty armoire. I've been searching, you guys. I've been searching for furniture for the front and searching for the furniture for here, and I like it thrifted, so it takes a lot longer to find like the pretty pieces, but we're working on it. Over here is one of the features that sold me on the home, and that is this swinging door that is not currently swinging. It was just held on by a piece of wood that snapped from us opening and closing it too much, because we also learned that no one has lived in this house since the 80s. So we put that door to use, and it didn't like us very much, so we got to fix that. But come on into the kitchen. So this is the kitchen, and we just recently finished a no demo renovation in here. I completely painted all the cabinets. Even before that, I added new beadboard backsplash all the way around just to kind of carry in. You'll see the beadboard backsplash all over the house. So I carried that in here, and I added shelves. The investor, there was an investor before us who bought the home from an elderly woman, and he basically ripped out the kitchen, ripped out the bathrooms, and just put in really modern stuff. And so I just kind of wanted it to be a little bit more cozy in the kitchen because it is separate from the rest of the house. So that's kind of why I did like the open shelving, the wood, the beadboard. We had some fun, like with some fun DIYs. This is actually Rub and Buff, isn't that crazy? I do have a really pretty one on my Amazon wish list for my birthday. I'm winking to my husband, not to you guys, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, yeah, hardware is Amazon. That was Target. Pretty cozy moments. We added in this little kind of buffet table we found at a restore, and I just think it's really pretty, and everyone on Facebook is split 50-50 on if I should paint it or not. I don't want to paint it. I really love the wood of it. We added some feet, don't look down, the feet to it. I don't have shoes on. And yeah, we just really love it in here. It's the perfect size for us because there's this little wall here, so I didn't want to bring it out any further because I felt like it just would have kind of stopped your flow. Okay.
Yeah, my hand's crimping.
Okay. And also Barbara, if I refer to Barbara, she's the woman who lived here as a child. She said that this was completely closed off and she doesn't remember what the back here was. We think this was added on because that's now our laundry room and pantry room, and the ceilings in there are only 8 feet. So clearly whoever built it, but also like, why would you waste your time putting a new ceiling in? Just leave it 10 feet tall. I don't know. Anyways, the door here leads to my, what is now tool closet, and then there's also a door that leads straight outside. So I won't show you that, it's a little bit messy. And then this is the little dining nook area that we've created. I changed out the chandelier. The original one was not as pretty as the crystals, and it was also broken, so found this pretty one, and then I made like a little garbage nook. All of this I have in long form videos on YouTube for the most part, or in shorts here on YouTube. You guys can check that out. I changed out the shutters for just some handmade flowy curtains. I just wanted to bring some lightness in here, and then just, you know, some fun elements. And then we have the very first makeover, the pantry, as well as the laundry room that I just finished. So the pantry was a necessity, and that's the first makeover that I did. We had just food basically on one of those like plastic garage shelves in our kitchen, and I was like, this is ugly, even though it's practical, and I like to make the practical pretty. And so I quickly built this beadboard and peg rail in the shelves, and that's what made me realize, oh, I want to do this in the kitchen too, and just kind of, I want things to like flow in this house. As you'll see, I've used blue in several areas because I feel like blue is the theme of this house, and then I just wanted to carry again the beadboard and the shelving. So many people, every time I show them this in real life, they say, do you actually use these ingredients? Yes, like this is my actual storage. I think I just love things in mason jars. They're easy to clean. You just throw them in the dishwasher. I love that they're glass. It's better for your health. And I love that I can see like, oh, I need more of the powdered sugar, or, you know, coconut, how we're doing on that. So yeah, everything in here, totally functional. We actually use it. And this is obviously like flour and sugar and oats. We have our potatoes, our onions. Again, we can just see what we need, and then it's not a guessing game, and this is where we just hide like more snacks and bulk stuff. And then I did just add the wallpaper in. This is from Lovers' Design, and I love it so much. It's so beautiful, peel and stick. It was fun to put up here. Again, a little bit of that French flair. I love French inspiration for decor. And then I redid the laundry room. We just added in a cupboard that I painted the same color as the kitchen cabinets, a little hanging rod, and just made it pretty. Because when you're doing laundry, it's not fun, so might as well make it pretty. Okay, let's go upstairs. So these are the stairs that lead upstairs. It's right when you come in the front door, there to your right. I just love the moldings and just the detail that people took. This is also the original color of the floors. I refinished all of the floors in this home. Don't look at my toes. As dark and beautiful as they seem, they were very scratched up, very beat up, and they were also mismatched in so many places, and it showed all of the dirt. So that's why we went a lot lighter, and I just felt like it kind of breathed fresh air into this house. Now, mind you, we're getting into more of the areas that have not been finished. So like a lot of the walls are just kind of scuffed and just need fresh coats of paint. So take that in mind as we go. But I just love like the original windows and the detail. I added this little gallery wall. One of the pictures is smaller because I changed it out for one of my makeovers. So I do need to get a bigger picture and then something in there. But it was just a little nook that I just wanted to add a little bit of something too, because there's so many walls and I have so many frames, and it was just a match made in heaven. So let's come on upstairs. So this is the creme de la creme. This is one of the things that sold me on this house, is this landing, as we call it. It has windows all around. It is just absolutely stunning. Picture yourself on Christmas morning with the Christmas tree, and the presents, and the lights twinkling, and the children's eyes. Honestly, it's gorgeous. We had a Christmas tree up here last year, and it was just, I just loved it. It just warmed my heart every time I came upstairs to go to bed. I don't know, I just loved it so much. But everything in here is our original furniture. This space has not been designed. It's just kind of been what we had left over that worked. This is like my mom's old couch, the rug from my son's old room. It was too small. It's too small here. So none of this will really probably be staying. I have plans for an L-shaped couch over here. We have a buffet in Canada that I bought last time we were there visiting. So we're gonna bring 2 cars this summer so we can pick it up. And then I'm gonna put a buffet with the TV up here because we don't actually have a TV area. Downstairs, you might have noticed there's no TV down there. We literally lift it up from beside the couch and put it on top of our coffee table every time we want to use it. So it needs a stable home, and then maybe like a gallery wall around. So this piece of art will have to find a new home, but that's fine. But yeah, I have totally different ideas for here. Some curtains. I just don't know if I want to do a color or not, because where we just came up, there is a definite wall where I don't have to do the same color downstairs. So I don't know. I really like the light and airiness of this, but it's just been fun to play with color in this house. So we'll see. But let's go ahead and go into the girls' room. We are now in the girls' room, and honestly, this is one of my favorite rooms in the house. I was so happy when this makeover was in my head. Honestly, I know it sounds so weird, but for every room in this house, I've kind of just been doing it as I've been picturing it. And so this room just came to me immediately. I knew exactly what I wanted to do, especially once we found this beautiful wallpaper from Sandberg Wallpaper. It just kind of sprang to life. And yeah, I don't have like a rhyme or reason to why I'm doing my rooms. It's honestly just when it just hits me. Some days I'll just be like, you know, this landing, I haven't really thought about it. I don't really know what I want to do. Then all of a sudden it just comes to me, and I'm like, okay, I know. And I get so excited. So that's what happened in this room. We added the board and batten. We added this beautiful color. This is Sashay Sand by Sherwin. The wallpaper again is by Sandberg, and it is called Henny Pastel. It is just the most beautiful, delicate little roses on the wall with all the vines. And I love it. And I also love that it allowed me to bring green into this room. And so we did that with like the throw pillows and some of the pictures. And yeah, everything in this room was pretty much thrifted except for their bed sheets. The beds, people always ask me, and I found those on Facebook Marketplace. I was specifically looking for a Jenny Lind antique style bed, and they are hard enough to find twin size by themselves. A lot of them are fulls. I happened to find 2 twins together, and so I drove 45 minutes there to go pick them up, 45 minutes back, and the woman was there. She was older, and she said that they were her mother's beds when she was a little girl. So they are old, and they are beautiful, and I love them so very much. I will not be painting them for now. I really love the warmth that the wood brings, and I'm just trying to embrace wood more. You guys can tell that in my design. But anyways, yeah, I love this room. They do have a fireplace. It's not functioning. It was all concreted over. You can go back and see the room makeover to see what it looked like. So we did add some tile around, and then I just stuck a piece of wallpaper in there for now, but I really want to find like an old fireplace grate to go on that. But yeah, I loved having fun in this room, and the girls helped me, and it was a blast. My son is apparently skipping his nap, so we're gonna do this last little bit quick. He's calling up. This is the wardrobe that I made over before we even moved here, and once we bought this house, I knew it was exactly going to go here, and I love it so much. I love, again, the lightness that it brings. It holds all of our linens, because if you haven't noticed, there's really no closet space in this house at all. The closets are tiny that we have. There's no extra storage, and so we have to use furniture, which is fine because it's beautiful, but again, it takes time to find the pretty stuff or to make it look nice. And then the bathroom over here. And then this is the bathroom. Again, made it really modern. We didn't do really anything in here except for add this beautiful hutch that some people thought I was crazy for, but I love it so much. Fits perfectly. It holds what we need it to, and I love it. But I can already see the vision for this bathroom. I've seen it for a while. I just haven't had the time to do it. But this is gonna be really pretty, and I'm really excited for it. We'll go to my son's room in a second to wake him up, but let's go to our bedroom. So this is our bedroom, and it is beautiful, and I love it so much. And if you've been following along, you'll know that the ceiling was originally not painted, and it had like the old exterior, not the exterior, but the old drop-down ceiling was kind of like crumbling around the edges where they had pulled it down. So we caulked it and we painted it, and it was a beast being up on that ladder for days. Yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare. And then we had some leaking because apparently this has a fireplace behind it. They boxed and boarded it up. I don't know if they did that a long time ago. I don't know if they did that recently to kind of make this room feel more modern. So we might be opening that up to see what's behind there and if it's good or not. But that'll be a project for a later date because my husband's eyes just bulge out of his head. So he's a little scared. I'm not. It's all good. We haven't done a ton in this room. Again, there's like no art. I want to add wall moldings. We have the door here that leads to the attic, and I want to do like a Murphy door to kind of make it look like a bookshelf and like almost like a secret hideaway thing, because we actually didn't know it was here when we first viewed the home. There was a desk and a picture in front of it, and so we moved in and we're like, all right, where do we store all of our Christmas stuff? And thank the Lord we saw this door, and this is storage over the kitchen basically, so the whole length of the kitchen almost, I think, is what we have there. But yeah, I just added in the curtains. It makes it feel more grand. I want to change up the headboard and maybe add a little bit more color, but Other than that, this room is a blank slate and we got lots to do to it. So let's go ahead and wake up my son and look at the last room, and then that's gonna be it for this home tour.
This is my room.
So this is the boys' room. We have Enna and Harvey. They share a bedroom. They don't share a bed. They share a room, and nothing has been done to this room other than...
Mommy's working.
Mommy's working right now. You're helping me.
That's working.
Yeah, but listen, guess what? We brought the furniture in this room, but we haven't done any decor yet.
Tea?
Yeah, I went to tea. I went to tea this morning. So I want to add some more wall molding to these walls as well. It's just very blank. My son loves to read. We definitely need to do some kind of a bookshelf in here because I'm running out of room to where I'm going to put his books. And he does have a drop ceiling. I don't know that I want to take it down or not, so we'll come to that when we come to it. And yeah, basically I just hung up some curtains and threw some furniture in here.
I make an Abby's room.
You did?
Abby's room.
Emmett's room?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so yeah, lots gonna happen in here. It's gonna look so different, and I'm excited to kind of make it, you know, a little bit manly and a little bit fun. Yeah? Is it gonna be fun?
Yeah.
Anyways, you guys, that is it for the home tour, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to check out By Deem. I'll have the link down below. Honestly, we love this kettle so much. It does the 3-in-1 tea, coffee. It makes it so much easier, and we love it, and I know you guys will too. So check it out, and if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Say subscribe. Subscribe. We would love to have you guys here. We've got lots of makeovers coming, obviously. Can't wait to do this in another 6 months and see what this home looks like. And in the meantime, I hope you guys have a lovely day, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys. Say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.